Hi everyone, this is Ryan Pollock with Nationwide Mortgage Bankers. It's December 30th, 2018. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you have a fantastic 2019. Real quick, this video is construction of permanent financing, so that's the intention. If you're not planning on buying a lot and building a home, or if you own a lot now and building a home, or tearing down an existing house and rebuilding, this video may not be for you. But I wanted to start off just by saying real quick as well, for 2019, conforming loan limits and government limits have been increased really across the board. I'm going to include the link or a link in the description of this video, so you can feel free to look it up for yourself. If you happen to have looked into financing in the past couple years and was told that you were denied due to not being in the conforming loan limits or just outside of any limit that could have affected the qualifying ratios, then give us a call. We'll take a look at it for you and see if it might work now. So construction of permanent financing is available really across the board. Agency and government all have their versions of one-time close. So Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, the FHA, VA, and USDA all have one-time close construction of permanent financing. They'll vary a little bit, pertaining to like how the construction loan is repaid. They'll vary on the down payment required, etc. But overall, the general theme is you're combining short-term construction financing with long-term financing when you're doing a one-time close program that may also include the acquisition of a lot. So that's a one-time close program. The other program you see offered in the marketplace is a two-time close program, and that is where you have construction financing that balloons through the phases of construction to a point where you're required to obtain permanent financing. So, I like the one-time close program in this environment, especially where we're unsure about market conditions. Things change rapidly, even in our own lives, that could affect permanent financing. So it's kind of nice to go into one transaction, go to settlement, know what your terms are, the mortgage that's going to go permanent, have one set of settlement cost, one headache or settlement, if you will, instead of two separate transactions. So, it's a really, I think it's really convenient. So, you're going to have a little bit higher cost in a one-time close construction or permanent loan than a traditional purchase transaction, just because you're going to have construction cost that you're going to incur as well. For the transaction, but that's obviously expected. So it's not anything out of the ordinary. You'll have title updates, architect fees, maybe an engineer fee, your draw schedule fees. Each time there's a draw for your phases of construction, there'll be a small fee, and those combined financing expenses are pretty nominal, and again, to be expected. The other thing I think it's important to highlight about construction to permanent financing is, we at Nationwide Mortgage Bankers offer it up to the conforming loan limit, the super conforming, and then also have jumbo one-time close as well. So, again, through agency and government, we have that product, and I think a lot of people are unaware of it. Maybe you think it would be utilized a little bit more, especially as the baseline permanent financing is just normal purchase financing, like 30-year fix for Fannie Mae or the FHA. And so the guidelines really aren't any more stringent. There's some differences maybe in down payment requirements, but overall, credit criteria for those loans is pretty similar. So it's pretty generous in its terms, and down payment requirements, and it gives you the ability to have the flexibility to own the lot now and build on it, buy a lot and build on it. Or tear down on an existing lot and totally rebuild. So if you have any questions at all, please give us a call. Our information will be in the link below, and we are taking applications in Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Illinois, and Michigan. So Sharon Bordeaux is my partner. If you have any questions at all, she would be your point of contact. and I would be working with Sharon on the construction side as she takes application for your permanent financing, collecting the documents necessary for us to close the loan as one settlement transaction. So thanks again. Have a great new year. And